Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's coffee time, where we look at the Daily Mail website and see what, if anything, is in the news. Shall we have a look? Okay, then. We have a murder plot. Oh, this is good. Don't get too many of them. This is the story of Thomas Kwan. He was a partner at a surgery in Sunderland, and CCTV footage was shown of him preparing, right, to kill his mother's partner. Yeah. This is murky, right? So anyway, yeah, the plan was to inject him with a fake COVID booster jab laced with poison. It's like something from a movie. And here he is in. This is him in his disguise. That's pretty good disguise. I don't know. Is that a good disguise? I don't know. Yeah, he was using the name Raj Patel. Yeah, so there we go. And he's looking a bit dodgy. And here he is again. So yeah, the reason he wanted to kill his partner's father is because he stood in the way of his inheritance. This was on January the 22nd. I guess it's this year. Kwan has pleaded guilty to administering a noxious substance, but denies attempted murder, an alternative charge of grievous bodily harm with intent. He's also been accused of hoarding ingredients at his home to make ricin and other toxins. Also discovered at his home was a photo that he'd taken wearing a wig and beard and a fake ID in the name of Raj Patel, the bogus nurse that he was pretending to be, using the disguised photograph. Peter Makepeace, prosecuting, told Newcastle Crown Court this ID was plainly prepared in the event that Mr O'Hara asked for identification on the day he was poisoned. Yeah. So yeah, he devised an intricate plan to kill his mother's long-term partner, a man called Patrick O'Hara. Right. The man had done nothing wrong to offend Mr Kwan in any way, completely innocent. But he was a potential impediment to Mr Kwan inheriting his mother's estate upon her death. And they reckon he used his encyclopedic knowledge of poisons to carry out his plan. The court heard that Kwan was estranged from his mother after falling out over her after her plans to leave her home to Mr O'Hara, who she'd been in a relationship with for more than 20 years. And so he thought, this is it. I'm gonna get my own back. Kwan was a partner and practicing GP at the Happy House Surgery in Sunderland. Was it a happy place? I don't think so. But yeah, what a strange story. In the early hours of January 22nd, Kwan drove from his home in Ingleby Barrack in Teesside to Newcastle and checked into the Premier Inn, where the cameras caught him making his way to breakfast. But when he went out later, he was dressed differently, wearing a long coat and flat cap. He arrived at his mother's home around 10 a.m, introduced himself as the expected nurse. He took blood samples and a urine sample from Mr O'Hara. He said he was going to give him a COVID booster injection. When the patient told him he already had his last booster 3 months earlier, he assured him that it was necessary to keep his protection from infection. He proceeded to dispense an injection into his upper left arm. Immediately, Mr O'Hara felt a terrible pain and jumped back. He shouted, "Bloody hell!" and explained to him the immediate and intense pain, but the nurse reassured him that it was not uncommon. But then, from that point forward, Kwan began to speed up his departure, packed up his equipment, and left in something of a rush. And within seconds of the jab, Mr O'Hara began to feel agonising pain in his arm, and his life was only saved by surgeons cutting away large sections of poisoned flesh in emergency surgery. The trial continues. Oh, I have to keep an eye on that. It's like a murder mystery. It's amazing what people will do for money, isn't it? It's shocking. Or in this case, property. Meanwhile, Keir Starmer he's at it again. He's only gone and given away the Chagos Islands to Mauritius today. Not the Chagos Islands. Yeah, apparently. He's given them away. The new agreement comes after years of negotiation over the future of the Indian Ocean Islands. The government insisted the pact secures the rights of the UK and US to operate the military base at Diego Garcia, the largest island in the archipelago, for at least the next 99 years. Because again, it's a place of strategic interest, and this is a photo of Diego Garcia. He sounds like an actor. I'm sure wasn't he in Star Wars or something? But yeah, the Tories have said boo, boo. But if this was under negotiation for years, then they would have been heading the negotiations, wouldn't they? See, you got to think about it. So yeah, I suppose it's almost like the British Empire is coming to an end, isn't it? But yeah, that's a story, I suppose. Is it a story? I don't know. It's been revealed. This is the. I don't know if you remember this one. This is the. Again, there are many names. The Ila Bryson case. This was a fella. It was this fella. This is Ila Bryson. No, that's Adam Graham. Well, he did one of those magic things where he transformed himself into a lady, and you can tell he's a lady because he's wearing pink and he's got pink luggage, and that's how you know it's a lady, because ladies love pink apparently. But yes, it's been revealed that the Scottish police considered that the double rapist should be recorded as female on the sex offenders register. This is a report that was leaked today. Yeah, the attacker was jailed for 8 years in February 2023, and he was charged under his name Adam Graham, but turned up to trial identifying as a woman, Ila Bryson. Of course, this happens a lot, doesn't it? And of course, the case sparked public uproar, and it's probably one of the reasons why Nicola Sturgeon was shown the door, because Scotland's in the thrall of the gender woo-woo cult, and it is a cult. And yeah, it's all come out. That they actually considered it. That is bonkers, because not only does it make a mockery of reality, it skews the really important thing is it skews the statistics. Even a handful of cases skews national crime statistics, and this is really important, because what you'll see is a massive spike in men committing these sorts of crimes, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's bonkers, isn't it? Meanwhile, we're carrying on with the P Diddy. You know, Puff Daddy, P Diddy. He's in trouble for all sorts of shenanigans. Well, Justin Litovitsky said he unknowingly went to one of his parties. Yes, they call him a white party now. I thought it was a freak off. They keep changing the title. Yeah, the 30-year-old actually went there when he was 6. So does this count? Has he got a good memory of this? He reckoned it happened in the Hamptons in the 1990s. And he was shocked by the inappropriate scenes that were on show. How would he know? Because he was 6. I wouldn't be able to remember anything. Anyway, Justin said it was obvious at the time that I only wanted to swim, so I didn't know if... it started out T asterisk asterisk S. I'm going for tits, or a good thing or a bad thing. But I just wanted to jump in. I bet you did. Tits are never bad, unless on Facebook. Facebook bad. They don't like tits on Facebook. But yeah, his mother said there were bottles everywhere and naked women. I wasn't sure if it was appropriate or normal. I wondered about how kids were allowed at the party to begin with. And this is one of his parties in 2008. They fuzzed out any inappropriateness. I just like people having a good time. But I noticed that they are all dressed in white, so that's probably why they call it the white party again. And yeah, this is him enjoying himself in 2007. He's not doing this anymore. So there you go. Miss Litovsky, I think I've mangled the name there, said the family left at 9:30 p.m. after spending the afternoon avoiding pot smoke and topless women. I thought that'd be the reason you go, wouldn't it? But so basically, he's in trouble for hosting raunchy parties, and there's going to be names leaked. That's what we're all waiting for. We're waiting for the list of celebrity names to be leaked. But it's like, I don't know. Meanwhile, let's go to Britain's strictest Carvery. For those of you who are outside the UK, a Carvery is a pub where it's like almost like an all-you-can-eat buffet, but there's usually a chef with a white hat, the chef's hat, carving various meats onto plates. Well, anyway, Mark Graham is the landlord and chef at the Star Inn in Vogue in Cornwall, and he's got a new policy, right? And it's upset the locals, and you shouldn't upset the locals. Please only take what you can eat. Visit as often as you like. Excluding meats, excess leftovers may be charged for. No takeaway containers allowed, including your own. Tin foil can be supplied for meat. Thank you. Because he said that this is a £12 all-you-can-eat Carvery. He said there was too many leftovers, and this is an example of what was left over. And he started to charge them £2.40 extra for any excess food that has been discarded. And here's the pub, the Star Inn. Looks quite nice. It's in Cornwall. And there's Mark Graham. Where's Andrew Kostlik? He used to be our Cornish. He said he can't post anymore for some reason. I wonder what he's been up to. Andrew, if you're out there, nod your head. Nod your head. No, I can't hear him. But yeah. So yeah, he said if you leave a few spuds, that's no problem. But it's just the pure waste. It's not practical to allow such wastage when the margins in our business are so tight. If everyone did the same, we'd have to prepare enough food for 200 people to serve 100. So yeah, he has got a point. But is he the UK strictest landlord when it comes to Carvery? I don't know. I think you're going to see a lot more people doing that. I think it's very, very reasonable, don't you? Yeah. Oh, can't read that one. Oh, good news, everyone. The Marburg virus could reach the UK within weeks due to what they reckon is a silent spread of the disease, because it can go unnoticed for up to a month. Yeah. So there you go. They reckon that because there is a stage of the infection which is, like I say, silent, it could mean the infectious could easily embark on a plane to the UK full wheel after they arrive. So remember, if you're standing in the queue, there could be somebody with Marburg virus behind you, and Marburg leaves you bleeding from your eyes and other orifices. It's a bit like Ebola. And look, This is what it looks like. Oh, it looks quite cute, doesn't it? It's all colourful and sparkly, you know. It looks all colourful. It looks like an LGBT kind of virus, doesn't it, with all the colours? Ah, Marbug looks cute. He doesn't mean to do any harm. So keep your eyes out for that. You'll know when you see it because your eyes start bleeding. Yeah. Oh dear, isn't it horrible? What a horrible, horrible virus. What else have we got? I reckon that the mortgage interest rates could be cut and be quite aggressive. So that's good news. It's not good for us because we've got another 4 years to go on our mortgage deal because of Liz Truss. I think it's maybe 3 years. I don't know. Time flies. Have you noticed after COVID and the lockdown, time seems to just have accelerated rather speedily? Or is it just me? What else have we got? Sorry, I just saw a story that I can't really cover that is... Wow. Sorry, I just... You know when you see a headline and you go, well, it was a horrible headline. Murder. Meanwhile, don't go to Mexico. Don't go to Cancun. Why is that? Well, because whilst people are on the beach, 4 men turned up outside a luxury 5-star resort. That's the Hotel Rue in Cancun, and gunned him down on the beach. He's identified only as a 30-year-old Mexican national, and they fired multiple shots on him, and then they fled away on jet skis. So it's a bit like James Bond. Well, that's the aftermath of it. Yeah, they fuzzed him out. So yeah, it's left obviously left many of the tourists a little bit shook up. So yeah, like I said, stay at home, avoid Marbug, and avoid being assassinated on the beach. Though I doubt they're looking for you. You should be all right. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to file this under stupid, under world is stupid. This is Beatrice Frankowski. Where did they get these names from? Why can't they call me Smith or Jones? Well, Beatrice had travelled to a festival in Indiana, USA, to have a fun time with her friends, and she's a fire dancer, apparently. She does fire dancing. There she is. Well, apparently it didn't end too well for her. No, because yeah, she'd been doing it as a hobby and a side business for 3 years, and she decided to put on a show. But she was doing a gig when the wind blew and sprayed her with vapours and fuel onto her clothes and body, setting her alight. And the 32-year-old was rushed to hospital with 2nd and 3rd degree burns along her upper body and face, and being set with a set of astronomical medical bills. Okay, look, you're a fire dancer and you travelled abroad without any medical insurance. I'm definitely filing this under stupid. Here she is. She's looking all right. Slightly singed. What do you reckon? Slightly singed. She'll be fine. Yeah. Let's put some E45 on that. Should be no problem. And yeah, she's missing her eyebrows. There you go. So yeah, it's dangerous. I mean, and if you're doing that kind of thing, here's another picture of her doing her performance. You'd do that first, wouldn't you? You'd lick your finger and check for wind first, but and also have extensive, comprehensive medical insurance. So very, 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 very daft. What else have we got? Meanwhile, do you remember Jay Blades, the guy who presents the repair shop? Well, he's been accused of coercive behaviour, and his career's taken a bit of a downturn. And well, he switched from being the head of a popular BBC TV show, which pulls in around 7 million viewers sometimes, if he's lucky. Here he is. He's got his trademark hat on. Well, now he's swapped that out for DJing from his bedroom. I think he gets fewer viewers than I do. Never. But yeah, you can catch him. Doing his gig. But yeah, they say he has just a handful of listeners. That's a shame, isn't it? Meanwhile, we've covered this before. Sadiq Khan. He had a night czar. Sounds like some sort of really bad Marvel superhero. Night Czar. Well, it's a lady called Amy Lame, or Lame, here she is. She used to do some radio presenting. I think she used to appear with Danny Baker on his show back in the day. Again, didn't mind her. She was all right, but she became the Night Czar. The Night Czar in 2016. Being appointed by Khan, London Mayor. But this job, it was a good job. £130,000 a year. Now I could have done that. I'd have done it for half the price. And she'd been doing the job for nearly 8 years. And in that time, more than 3,000 venues have closed. Yeah. Well, anyway, she's resigned. She's resigned on the same day that a damning dossier on her tenure was due to be published. Yeah, she also presents on Six Music, which she's been on sick leave. Yeah, she's out the door now. She's gone. She's quitting. Yeah, she quits hours before an industry-led report compiled by Conservative London Assembly members Emma Best was due to be published tomorrow, which included calls for her to quit as its headline recommendation. Well, that happened. But Mail Online understands that Miss Lamay decided to resign before she heard about the report, which has now been brought forward and will come out later today. It's also understood that Mr. Khan was not aware of the report before she chose to quit. Again, I don't understand. If you look at what's going on in London at the moment with the scene, it's on its last legs. There's not much of a scene. There's not, as you said, 3,000 venues closed. Again, COVID would have a major effect on that. But yeah, and she was flying around the world as well, visiting places. But I don't think it saw any uptick in people coming here or visiting of an evening. But yeah. But anyway, that's good. What else have we got? We've got any good ones? Here we go. We're going to a very famous rock in Italy. This is in the Dolomites in northern Italy. This rock features prehistoric footprints, dinosaur footprints, which are more than 220 million years old. Well, Paralympian athlete and climber Marino Pesci made a bit of a discovery when he was there. He went up on the rocks and he saw that someone had defaced them with tourists go home. And this has caused national outcry. People are just furious. Well, they should be anyway. Furious. And yeah, this is in the Dolomite Hills, which looks like a picture postcard. So the anti-tourism message has even got high up in the hills. It's just bonkers. The dinosaur footprints were discovered back in 1992 and were believed to be moulded in the Triassic period, sometime between 250 and 200 million years ago. But yeah, during the summer, around 4 million tourists venture to the scenic mountain range every year. And this follows a wave of anti-tourism protests across Europe this summer. It's utterly, I still don't understand why you'd be anti-tourist. But yeah, it's even the dinosaurs aren't safe. So yeah, pretty shocking that, and pretty dumb. It shows you how dumb they are. All these ideologues, because it is all an ideology, destroy. That's all they do, is destroy. Meanwhile, Heinz have announced a life-changing invention. It's not really an invention. Update to their beans. Yeah. There's a new can coming out. And this is the Beans Means upside down can, right? And it's to encourage shoppers to store their beans upside down at home. It's not the 1st of April, is it? It's not the 1st of April. Is there any right way you can just turn the beans upside down? My brain's hurting. I don't understand why you'd need to do this, other than it being a marketing ploy. Right. Costing £1.40 for a standard sized tin, the limited edition product can be ordered from the Heinz website. And the upside down can is designed to help the beans slip out with ease when opened. Just turn a regular can upside down. Professor Charles Spence of the University of Oxford, he's got too much time on his hands. He specialises in food design. Said, caused by the cylindrical shape and narrow opening of the beans tins, the beans become trapped in unreachable angles, only to be made more difficult due to the thick sauce. And somebody's at the door. Oh. Oh, package. Doctor Who package. So I don't get it. Why can't you just get a tin of beans and turn them the other way around and then no? But yeah, so that's the future apparently. That's the future. And they've even got a little slidey graphic. Look, where you can slide the. Look at that, and that made. Yeah. Ah dear. It really does feel like it's the 1st of April, doesn't it? Right, what else have we got? Oh, that's a story. I could do that one. Okay, that's another story. I've got a couple of animal stories. I've got quite a few animal stories today, so I'm going to save a few. I think we'll just do the animal stories now. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do the animal stories now. So, we're going to Finnegan's Chip Shop in Porthcawl in Bridgend County. And yeah, diners were a little bit shocked. I'm just waiting for the footage to and there's an advert, 20-second advert on a 23-second clip. I don't even give you the option to skip it. So yeah, we're going to a fish and chip shop, and customers were left stunned when this happened. Whoops, she wouldn't do that. Yes, they took their horses in. To the fish shop, yeah. Hungry customers left stunned when two men riding horses strolled into a chip shop in Wales. The two riders entered the chippy at 9:30 on Saturday, but were refused service and told to leave. I think one of them asked for paddock and chips. It's the only fish pun I could think of. And yeah, it's just it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? Maybe the horse really likes fish and chips. You know, has anyone considered that? And here he is going in. He's wearing a cowboy hat too. So, yeah, he should have gone through the McDonald's drive-thru instead. A customer called Gabe was hoping to buy a snack, and he said it was quite a shock. The first horse made my head fly off, never mind two of them. So I used to work there. So yeah, I thought I'd get something, and this is Gabe Godbeer. He was the guy who witnessed it all. There you go. An unusual sight. Meanwhile, we have a contest to find Britain's ugliest dog. So, previous winner includes Peggy the Pug, who's in Deadpool Wolverine at the moment, I believe. And here she is here. So we've got some pictures of ugly dogs. So this is the previous winner. As you can see, she's a movie star now, isn't she? And have you seen Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool Wolverine? There she is. And yeah, so it's an ugly dog. That's Muppet. That's Ivy from Glasgow. That's not ugly, but yeah, they're looking for ugly looking dogs, and Muppet is the front runner. That's Goose. He's another entrant. That's Ryan Reynolds again. We're getting a lot of running around. Not enough ugly dogs. Oh, Jesus. That's Chase the dog with his almost like a marble for an eye. He's got what a strange eyeball. Oh, I think he's the winner. That's giving me the EBIS. And there he is with his owner, Storm, Shayla, and Chase the dog. So yeah, if you've got an ugly dog, I haven't. I've got a beautiful dog. And if I'm careful, I might be able to get some dog cam in. Now, I've got a beautiful dog. She would never win an ugly dog competition. But yeah. Where are we? Yeah, the head judge in the competition has asked for more Brits to send in their dogs, pictures of their dogs to take part. Mr. Dane, who's the head judge, says, "We love dogs and it's great that so many owners are willing to put their pets forward to our competition. We've had a strong response so far, but 90% of entries have been cute. And we want ugly." Because dogs are cute. It's very hard to find an ugly dog. So I think we'll wrap that one up there. So it's... yeah, there we go. Is anybody in? 7 people. I've done it now. I've killed it, haven't I? Killed it all. So let's see who's in. Ooh. Payne's in. He says she's a fire dancer, toasted fire dancer. Indeed, outdated her condition to crispy. Clive's in. He says, hi Darren, happy Thursday, indeed. And Payne adds, going to take you to a night czar. Indeed, night czar, night czar, night czar. Payne goes, don't all tourists go home? Isn't that what makes them tourists? Yeah, they don't stay there. I really don't understand people who live in tourist areas telling people not to come. It's like, I don't get it. But then a lot of this world I don't understand anymore. And Payne said horseradish sauce with fish and chips, maybe. And Dr. Oz is late again. Well, there you go. You will be forever known as the late Dr. Oz. Thank you for watching. That was the news. Killing the channel one video at a time. You know you got to drink it up. Ta-ta.